Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Screen Sanctum. I'm Steve. Vacation is over, and I'm back today to react to Community Season 1, Episode 24, titled English as a Second Language. So the last two episodes, 22 and 23, were probably the biggest 180 to me as far as this season. 22, The Art of Discourse, was my weakest episode of the season. But then they came right back with episode 23, Modern Warfare, and that one was out of control funny. Probably in my top two episodes of the season. I want to thank everyone. While I was away, I got over 500 subs, and my last video for Community, which was Modern Warfare, was, I believe, my fastest video to 1,000 views. I think it took a day or maybe 2 days to get to 1,000, but it's also my first video to 2,000. I checked them, and I don't think I have any other video with 2,000 views. So thank you so much, and keep the responses and questions coming. I enjoyed chatting with you all about that. But I have episode 24 up right now, English as a Second Language, and it's been 2 weeks since I've watched an episode, so I really want to get into it. Before I do, as always, keep liking, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. And if you're on Twitter, Instagram, or Patreon, please come find me at Screen Sanctum. All right, let's get into this in 3, 2, 1, and a go.
It's hard to believe, but finals are here. And I know that during this stressful time...
Oh, end of the year.
Which is why, for the next 3 days, you'll hear nothing but soothing sounds of nature.
Oh, God. Nature sounds.
Back me up if I say this is ridiculous, or is it going to be another Avatar situation?
I've never seen Avatar, I don't think.
Passing our Spanish final. I've transcribed this semester's notes from my digital recorder.
Nerd.
You mean nerd alert?
Alert nerd.
Here's a spoiler. We're all going to spend the next 3 days boning up, then pass the exam and move on to Spanish 103.
Did she say boning up?
We're a Spanish study group, so we'd keep taking Spanish together.
That's what I thought too, Annie.
Let's do that.
I'm in.
I like this group, and I want it to stay together.
Oh, I think so.
Really enjoyed this group.
Me too. Is that Annie talking to the station?
Monday through Friday, 6 a.m.
6.
6 a.m. It's like Annie speaking for all of us about the show, how we want it to keep going.
Okay.
48 hours to the
We're not
Spanish
interested in
final.
Spanish 103 next year. What about anthropology?
I'm still trying to forget what I learned about that subject.
You just go by yourself.
Shut up.
I bet.
But I have one unmovable appointment, May 23rd, 2013.
To buy a flying car?
Oh,
Which can only happen if I take a full load. Don't. A full load of classes.
Hola.
Winger, may I have a word with you?
Shirley's late.
Sure.
Got it. Cool.
You would think he would take the one person and go outside.
Other side.
What an idiot.
Two questions. Where did you get it? Could you have prevented being caught? And how?
One question. Where did you learn to count questions? And are you telling me you need a fake degree?
You know, in high school,
Is he teaching there without a real degree?
but the world wasn't ready for an Asian man on guitar. It's a keyboard, you can play like a guitar. Get with it.
Oh shit, I remember those.
Faked my way into a job as a Spanish teacher at a community college, relying on phrases from Sesame Street. If the dean finds out that I'm not a real teacher, your grades are invalid, and you'll all have to repeat this class.
Damn, that's the gambit. Oh, she's recording the whole thing. Troy. You got this, Troy. He took the chalk. Talk about subverting expectations.
Hold on, I forgot my. Hey, what the hell are you doing?
He was fixing the plumbing.
Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Check this out.
Stealing someone's job.
And you'll all have to repeat this class. If the dean finds out that I'm not a real teacher, your grades are invalid. That was a chair.
That's exactly what Annie wants. She wants everybody in that class again. Is she going to tell them what she knows? Oh, if she told the dean?
Is no longer with us.
He's not faking his death again, is he? Because I can't handle that roller coaster first.
Chang had misrepresented certain aspects of his
Oh,
qualifications,
Annie.
for instance, having them.
So if Chang's a fraud, what about our
What?
grades? Are they invalid?
Oh, no. That's not fair to you guys.
She means business.
Buenos dias. ¿Me pueden decir en qué punto están en su libro de lectura?
They probably don't even have.
En español, por favor.
I know it's in Spanish, dummy. I just say, you know, what chapters?
Holy shit.
It will cover this entire textbook.
God damn. Talk about a cram session.
Couldn't understand
Less
what
than a
Dr.
day to the
Escobar
final.
was saying. And why is she teaching Spanish if she's a doctor?
My Lexus isn't brand new.
I know. Yours is a 2002. That's the year I heard it.
Oh my god.
You two-faced jag! You're wearing protective goggles to destroy my car? Safety first!
With this keytar.
Tell me who did so I can work it. Hey, break it up!
Damn, he tased him anyway. Oh, they set him up. They put the sign in a wrench. Trey's secretly a plumber.
Learn everything. Learn until you're dead. Or you can call this number. Man. Listen to me. Toilets and sinks, real things. Things that people always use and always need to get
Exactly.
fixed. So I can think and get a student loan and grind my own coffee and understand HBO.
To get a student loan.
You could be a plumber. You could be a plumber. Hey. Hi.
I don't want to sound like a defeatist, but we're defeated. Face it. I take the exam.
Annie, why would you do that?
What was that?
What was what?
I don't know. I said retake Spanish, and everyone went, and you went.
Except for you.
Annie read it out Chang.
What?
You made this happen because you're obsessed with all of us being together next year.
I wouldn't say I was obsessed.
Permission to treat the witnesses hostile?
I would.
I'll allow it.
Abed?
You said you record all your classes. Pierce called it a spoiler alert.
Are insecure because you didn't get
I don't think she's insecure. She just wants to be with her friends, I think. She's 18.
Too cool. Maybe just, not psycho enough.
They were going to drift apart.
Now she's going to make the Disney face. Her lip is going to quiver and her eyes will flutter, but her. She stole a year of
Don't look her straight in the eye.
Right to be pissed.
Oh, Annie.
No!
Oh, don't worry about me. I can only connect with people through movies.
She's the Ark of the Covenant.
I'd hoped that this group would amount to more than passing hellos and whatever the hell this is.
Think about going after her. That's what she wants. More personal drama, so we fail the exam and stay in Spanish forever.
Happy Finals Week, Greendale! It's cut 5 from Sounds of the Serengeti. Here's a B-side from that album, and
Talk dirty Spanish.
Oh, God, do we miss the exam?
No, starts in 40 minutes.
Wake up, Pierce. Is this gonna take an unexpected turn?
You have to know how to do it. Discrimination lawsuit.
Preposterous.
You know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds, from the time I sit down in Spanish to the time I look at your desk, because I think, maybe I'll look, and he won't be there.
What? I don't even get that one.
Between our studying for 12 hours.
Why aren't you at your desk?
Because I don't want to sit near you, because you're a bad friend. He said the best part of his day is when he thinks I won't be there.
I know you're all going to tell me which movie it's from, so let me know in the comments.
Play into her ploy for attention. Nuestra amiga se está muriendo.
Annie se está muriendo? Vamos, rápido!
What the hell?
Whoa! Where? What the hell?
What was that screaming?
Annie getting me.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah, music lessons would be great for you.
Oh,
I could never forgive myself for what I did.
Look, I treated you like a child for having feelings. You look like a travel agent.
You don't like it? I was going for more of a professor thing.
What?
Which got me through the half I didn't.
Like the first season of The Wire.
Exactly the... I can't stay mad at you.
I love them.
Still, we should plan for the worst case
Still think
scenario.
it's,
Because if we do all pass, that means next year...
is it
we
an
can
allegory
live
for the
together.
season?
Anthropology? Anthropology?
They'll need a
Anthropology?
backup if the
Anthropology.
season doesn't get picked up.
Anthropology.
Barnes Troy, 68. Bennett Shirley, 81.
Oh!
Edison
Damn.
95.
What?
85. Perry Britta, 79. Winger Jeff.
Damn.
I'm sorry for the half-hearted mislead. 80. We all pass Spanish.
Awesome.
Anything away from anyone, but didn't the test seem extra easy?
Thanks for making it easy.
I was going to say the same to you.
Oh, shit.
I'll say.
Oh my God. Holy shit, Pierce. All right, another good episode. This is probably going to be a short second half of this video. Just got to shut that real quick. I think, and you all correct me if I'm wrong, I think this episode was a speech on the season as a whole. That's really all I could think about. Every time they thought about, or every time they talked about like passing the class, getting to the next semester, and Annie not wanting people to leave, to me it sounds like this was talking about the season. Maybe by season 1, episode 24, they weren't sure if they were going to get renewed. So it was basically parallel to the real life circumstances of this show getting a season 2. So I don't know if it was already renewed by the time this episode aired, but it definitely sounded like that. Everything they talked about, just if you just like toned down or muted the episode and just thought about it in the space of this show, it sounded like, Annie didn't want them to go. She sabotaged their Spanish class because she didn't want her friends to go, which sounds like, we love this show and we don't want this show to go. We'll do whatever it takes to keep this show on the air. And I don't know, maybe I'm looking too much into this, but that's what I feel this episode was about, more than just them passing the class. It was kind of cool to see them all actually studying and passing, and it was kind of odd, the grades that they got. They all got, it seems like, over 80s, and for a second there, I was like, there's no way that they learned all of this that quickly. And then we find out that Pierce had sex with the teacher to get the better grade, so that makes perfect sense, because there's no way they would have gotten those grades, especially since they mentioned that the test was pretty easy. And I feel like no test would have been easy for them if it wasn't basic, like, I don't know, ABCs or something. But there wasn't really much for me to dissect in this episode. I did like the fact that Troy has a gift, but it doesn't seem like he wants to follow it. And this is something I think we all go through when it comes to school. When we go to college, none of us really know what we're good at. Some of us do. Some of us just don't have skills yet. In my case, I had a friend, literally from the time we were in like kindergarten, first, second, third grade, he really already knew what he wanted to be when he grew up, because his uncles and his grandfather ran a business, like car repair, auto repair, tow trucks, etc. So he knew what he wanted to do. So when we all grew up and got to college, I still didn't know what really I wanted to do. And I believe once he graduated high school, he already had a business, an auto body shop. He had already opened his own shop. So that's what I took from Troy, is that we all have this sense of we need to take out these loans. We need to go to college, because if we don't, we will never get a job and we'll never be able to support ourselves. And Troy, as you see in this episode, has a talent and a skill, a natural ability to be a plumber. And it's a really good job. So it's like you could still go to school while also picking up a trade. And I just feel like Troy, like anyone at that age, is just confused, and he feels like he needs to go to school to like work in whatever his major is. It's kind of how we all feel when we're 17 years old and we first get into college. But he has something to fall back on. If nothing sparks his interest, he always has a natural ability to become a plumber and pick up that trade. So that kind of reminded me of one of my best friends from when I was growing up, because he is, like I said, he owns his own auto body shop, and he has since, I think we've been like 20 years old or something like that, early 20s. So it's been about 20 years he's had his own shop. But I didn't want to talk too long about this episode because I kind of just felt like that's what this was about. The cast talking to us, and just like speaking for us to the network that we want to be together forever, basically. Do whatever you have to do, sabotage whatever you have to sabotage, so we can be with Community forever. And maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes I do read into things too much, but I want you guys to let me know if you felt that was kind of the message of this episode, or am I just seeing things that aren't there? Again, let me know what you thought of this episode. Let me know what you thought of my reaction below. Next week is episode 25, and then season 1 is done. I'll probably do a season 1 live stream, so we could all talk about it, talk about our favorite moments, our favorite episodes. But I can't believe how fast these 25 weeks have gone. It's crazy. And then after the live stream, I'll pick up season 2 again every Monday, the same as season 1. So, great episode. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Again, if you have Instagram, Twitter, or Patreon, come find me at Screen Sanctum, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, guys.